Hey guys, and welcome back to the show today. I am so glad that you are here. Today, I'm going to talk about what a stretch mobility coach does. Many of you guys have been asking specifically what a stretch mobility coach does, so I wanted to break that down in this episode today. So, exploring the role of a stretch mobility coach. Guys, in the realm of fitness, wellness, and health, a stretch mobility coach plays a crucial role in enhancing flexibility, mobility, and overall physical well-being. And when I say that, I mean we look at the body differently and we are restoring the health and wellness of the neuromuscular system. Now, unlike traditional physical therapy, who focuses on strength and conditioning, we focus on improving mobility to a more normal mobility in every joint of the body, and then we focus our care on reconditioning muscles that have been damaged through the deconditioning cycle. Now, a personal trainer can focus on strength and cardiovascular training, where a stretch mobility coach specializes in improving the health and wellness of the neuromuscular system. And until the stretch mobility coaching program was developed, people that experienced pain and tightness and had tried physical therapy and chiropractic, and they were working out and they'd done everything they could, but they couldn't get long-term results. They didn't have a program that was skilled, that would provide a complex treatment that broke the cycle of injury and re-injury. A stretch mobility coach is a PTA, a physical therapist assistant that has taken an advanced WellCare clinical certification course that allows them to offer WellCare services for people that experience pain and tightness and want to improve their mobility, and they want to live a life without limits. Now, that may be a life without a brace. That may be able to get a person that has been wearing a brace because, they finished physical therapy put them in a brace, and they just didn't get that strength back because they needed more. It would be seeing that kind of client. It would be seeing a senior that wants to be able to get down to the floor and maybe get up from the floor and pick up their grandchild. So they need to be able to get down to the floor safely and get up from the floor safely, picking up about 25 to 30 pounds. Or maybe it is that senior that has had hip replacement or back surgery that wants as much mobility as they can get, and they want their body to be as strong as possible, and they need more care than a personal trainer can give them. Or maybe it's a person who wants to play pickleball and they want to play extreme pickleball, but their body, typically is tight after they play or has pain after they play. It's that person who wants to live a life without limits. And this crosses over from pediatrics all the way up into seniors and living in place, those seniors who live in assisted living facilities and independent living facilities. Stretch mobility coaches do testing and treatment differently than traditional physical therapy, and they look at the body as a whole, and their programs dive deeper into the causes of pain and tightness. Now, they offer assessment and customization, and a key responsibility of a stretch mobility coach is to assess their clients' current flexibility and joint mobility. And this assessment determines if their clients are in an active deconditioning cycle and what the extent of damage is to the muscles, the joints, the nervous system, and so much more. They develop complex, healthy mobility and reconditioning programs. And based on the stretch mobility assessment, the coach designs personalized programs that finds the root cause of their client's pain and tightness, then builds to recondition the neuromuscular system, keeping that system working at its peak. Now, these complex programs include the stretch method, which is a hands-on treatment methodology. It also includes reconditioning of muscles that could be in an active atrophied state, and it helps to build programming to refire those deep stability muscles, helping to restore healthy joint mobility, deep stability, and then restore functional movements without compensation. This complex programming and treatment also assesses damage to the muscle and the joints and provides care to decrease the progression of degeneration that leads a person experiencing pain and tightness down a path to surgery. Now, a stretch mobility coach provides guidance and instruction. And during the treatment sessions, the coach tests joint mobility, they test functional movements, and they look at the body differently than we look at the body in physical therapy. And they provide the stretch methodology to improve the joint mobility for those joints that are restricted, while assessing if the targeted stabilizing muscles are correctly firing. We want to make sure that joints that have been restricted are unrestricted, they're stable, and they disassociate correctly so that movements can be performed without compensation. We also ensure proper form and technique so that a person that moves is moving in a more healthy manner so that it decreases their risk of injury, takes away pain, and resolves flexibility issues. Now, the goal of treatment is to resolve pain long term, keep it away, improve healthy flexibility and deep stability, and keep people away from surgery. Now, they track progress by monitoring clients' progress over time and adjusting their methodology by restoring muscular strength as needed to ensure continuous improvement and making sure that that is long term. They use benchmarks such as healthy joint mobility, reduced muscle tension and tone, and improved posture to measure success. Emotional support and educational support is given beyond sessions. They often are educating their clients about the importance of flexibility and mobility and overall health and wellness of the neuromuscular system. They may provide tips for integrating proper fitness into daily routines and offer advice on posture correction and injury prevention and surgery prevention. And their maintenance programs are built around keeping a person and their neuromuscular system as healthy as possible as a person ages. Now, the people that can benefit from seeing a stretch mobility coach are athletes. Athletes are going to get enhanced flexibility and mobility, and they can improve their athletic performance, their agility, and their recovery time. Desk workers, individuals with sedentary type lifestyles, can alleviate muscle stiffness, reduce the risk of musculoskeletal disorders through improving the health and wellness of the neuromuscular system. People that have a hyper flexibility in some areas but are very rigid in others are going to benefit from seeing a stretch mobility coach because of customized programming. The elderly and senior populations are provided with strength and mobility programs tailored for them to improve their balance, their coordination, joint health, promoting independence and quality of life, while allowing them to enjoy pain-free mobility so that they can do the things that they want to do. And I'm not talking about just getting around their home, but so that they can play pickleball, they can go skiing, they can pick up their grandkids, they can play with their grandkids, and they can keep up with them the whole time. Now, oftentimes stretch mobility coaches collaborate with chiropractors, physical therapists, personal trainers, massage therapists, and holistic health practitioners. And we collaborate with functional medicine doctors and other health and wellness professionals to keep people in a proactive, healthy state so that we can keep them away from surgeries and chronic conditions. Now, Stretch Mobility Coach plays a pivotal role in promoting flexibility, mobility, and overall health and wellness through personalized hands-on programs. By focusing on enhancing healthy joint mobility and reducing muscle tension while restoring deep muscle strength, these coaches help clients achieve greater comfort and functionality, allowing them to do the things that they want to do without limits, without bracing, and without leading them on a direct path to surgery. So for anyone looking to improve flexibility long term, prevent injury, if you have arthritis or degenerative conditions and you want to be able to stop the progression of that degeneration and you want to rebuild your strength and mobility and enhance what you can do in your sport and live a life without limits, consulting with a stretch mobility coach could be what your next step is. Guys, I hope I was able to answer your questions here on what a stretch mobility coach can do. If you have any further questions, I'll put a link below so that you can learn more about the world of stretch mobility coaching, and you can learn more about if you qualify to become a stretch mobility coach. Thanks again for joining me. See you next week.